welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's jump into the next zodiac sign that needs the next reading. Leo, welcome back, Leo people in placements. Let's dive into your energy. What's the message for Leo people in placements? The Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, timing, divine timing, King of Swords energy, Knight of Swords. There could be some communication happening, maybe regarding something that you were unhappy with, maybe in the past. Tell me more for Leo. It could be dealing with a Libra, Leo energies. Yeah, there's some kind of decision that needs to be made, or you could be considering options. Tell me more for Leo. Could be a new beginning in something you're passionate about. Could be some opening it up to this, not rejecting it, considering new solutions to old problems kind of energy. You could be dealing with somebody very spiritual or intuitive with a high priestess here, or this could be something you're contemplating in private or in quiet. And I see you moving away from maybe like toxic patterns with the devil in the reverse in the future position. This could be like negative mindsets or negative fears or just toxic dependence, codependence dynamics, things like that. Page of Swords. You could be studying or watching someone as well. Maybe you're strategizing in forward momentum or movement or speed. Tell me more for Leos. Yeah, it could be dealing with a Sagittarius in the past, but you were very like unbalanced in the past. Doesn't have to be a Sag. It could just be you were unbalanced. But yeah, I see you taking some time out in private to make a choice or a judgment call. In divine timing as well. King of Swords. No, Knight of Swords to communicate maybe, or this could be revolving around communication. Anything else for Leos? Yeah, there's something about coming into your power. I could be speaking to the masculines with the Emperor coming out. Yeah, there's some kind of clarity or communication that could be coming through with the Ace of Swords. Let's continue. Some other messages. Messages for Leo energies. Mother. There could be something about the mother or feminine here, or yeah, some kind of healing regarding like maybe what your mother's taught you, or like emotions. The mother can also represent the moon, right? Or the general feminine in our life, how we relate to our own emotions, our family. There's something about a commitment or promises. Somebody could be writing or communicating this. Anything else for Leos? Moving away from slavery, imprisonment, or maybe a negative mentality, something like a jail cell, a negative mentality, maybe. Anything else for Leos? Okay, they want me to move on. Spouse, interesting. Karmic relationship sideways. You could be considering whether something is karmic. Wisdom on the top of the deck. Okay, let's dive into some tea leaf for greater clarity. Messages from Leo's highest timeline from your spirit guardians and guides, guardian angels, Angel Michael for Leo energies. Leo, being very careful not to lose. Yeah, being careful not to be tempted. Tell me more for Leos. There's something about becoming more settled or healing something. A new creative idea of money will be coming to you, or could be coming to you. This could be because of your newfound confidence as well. Anything else for Leo energies? Slowly but surely getting ahead. So we do have Saturn going retrograde, so this is the time to double check things. Yeah, there was definitely something unsuccessful in the past. This could be some level of imprisonment or slavery. Tell me more for Leos. Pale, time to get out of a situation. My back is starting to hurt me like crazy, so I don't know what that's about. Leo's messages for Leo. Yeah, you could be moving beyond some kind of sorrow. There could be romance in the air. Tell me more for Leo. Doing something risky, taking a chance. This could be this opening up to new ideas, protection from a powerful friend, and four-leaf clover, great good fortune. Interesting. Anything else for Leos? Yeah, there could be something about karma in the past that was playing out, or maybe karma from past lifetimes, or maybe there's a need to change tactics and manifest different outcomes, perhaps. Tell me more for Leos. I feel like this karma could be already paid off. There's something here about not being tempted to lower your standards. Yeah, there was definitely a period of frustration, lessons to be learned, Saturnian energy, right? Karma, right? Karma is ruled by Saturn or time. It's those fears that keep us doing repetitive loops and behaviors that don't. It's not dharma, it's karma. It's not really good. But yeah, it looks like you're moving beyond, away from some kind of worry. Tell me more for Leos. There's something about backing down as well from opposition, like maybe you were very bullheaded or strong. There could be something about not doing that, and that could lead to more happiness. And there is something here about keeping your life in balance. Let's get you a oracle message. Yeah, especially if you're a man, or I'm speaking to a man with like darker features or darker personality, or tapping into your shadow side, learning about that, integrating it. Anything else for Leo's energy? Messages from the highest teams of love and light for Leo energies. Vision, interesting. Indulgence on the top 19. Anything else for Leo people and placements? Turning inwards, yeah, we did see that in solstice. So this could be something about the eclipse tonight or important transits. 5:11 on the clock. Let's definitely check out some of this energy. Let's see vision to start us off with. This could be about a relationship or contracts. It says enlightenment. Number 12, so Sagittarius got that in the reading. I think Libra might have as well. Now is the time to retreat into the inner workings of your own being. The answers you seek are found within the inner knowing, or the part of you that doesn't speak with words. You are being guided to feel your way through the situation rather than using logic or reason. You may not understand the feelings you have at first, but your soul knows and continues to guide you where you cannot see with physical eyes. Now is not the time for action. This comes later. For now, be still, meditate, visualize, spend time with yourself, preferably in nature. Pulling vision means it's time to start relying on your own knowledge and advice. Seek others for counsel, but strain the words of others through your own intuition. Feel it and try it on to see if it truly aligns with your soul. Vision guides you to go with the flow. So maybe somebody here was like listening too much to others. Much like a sudden vision, you must allow the inner, and this could be part of that like prison. Much like the sudden vision, you must allow your inner being to show you where it needs to go. Dreams, daydreams, and fantasies hold significant meanings at this time. So allow yourself to unchain yourself to unlock certain things. Let's read Solstice. That's interesting. 43-34. So they're like in verses. So maybe you're moving beyond some kind of cataclysmic time. It says, ignited fire within, finding self and truth. We all experience times when you feel a need to retreat, hide, and lick your wounds. This is especially true after experiencing betrayal, displacement, or significant life change or brutal loss. Slipping away into darkness is a critical part of healing. It allows you time away from other people's often critical eye to break down and purge the emotional weight you carry. However, you must be careful about spending too much time in this healing space. And we did see the hermit in the past position more so. You can become lost in the comfort of darkness and forget to come back to the light where others have the joy of basking in your glory. So maybe there's something about exhibiting your joy. Solstice asks you to permit yourself to let your inner light shine. You've hidden your beauty for far too long. You may be feeling vulnerable and afraid to show that, but there are people out there who want what you have to offer. Having a breakdown isn't a fun process, but building yourself up can be truly liberating and beautiful. It's time to rise from the ashes and allow yourself to fly. 11 could be also a relevant number. Let's get you a white light for... We're doing Leo, right? Yeah, Leo people and placements. You could be dealing with a Libra. Leos. Alabaster Tablet of Layla, interesting. And Cupio dissolving in the reverse. So this could be about not dissolving something, perhaps. Anything else for Leos? Queen of the Nagas. Karma of Kutahala, 43 on the top. Alrighty then. 214 on the page. Your sacred soul passion is powerful enough to shift your state of inner reality and outer experience, so commit to what truly ignites your heart, and don't be dissuaded by anything or anyone. If you're seeking to make a commitment, do so when it truly connects you to your heart. Follow your genuine, meaningful bliss. Know that no matter what happens appears to be, you shall prevail, you shall arise. Kutahala is a Sanskrit term that refers to that which excites wonder. Even when it doesn't seem like it leads us anywhere practical, following our bliss allows for something beautiful and deeply fulfilling to unfold. Yeah, there was indulgence, so there's something about leaning into that joy. We often pursue what is sensible and secure, yet what could be more appropriate or divinely and delightfully inappropriate than pursuing a path that is so intoxicating and fascinating, so utterly mesmerizing the spirit. No matter what challenges arise, you feel so much love and commitment and passion you will not run away or turn away. That is the stuff of potential greatness. We call it being led by our hearts. Kutahala is permission to do just that. The shadow side or unconscious pursuit of Kutahala is seen when we chase our bliss in such a way that nothing genuine ever gets the chance to mature. It might be lured by greener grass, or chase after every new possibility like a butterfly flitting from place to place. This doesn't involve the heart, but rather restless mind, which acts from a place of fear and avoidance rather than using passionate devotion as the foundation. The commitment that emerges out of true Kutahala is not about clipping one's wings, but about growing them and learning how to fly skillfully. Without commitment, one takes a leap, tries to fly, fails, rather than go through the process again and again until there's an understanding that leads to mastery. One tries to ride a bike, surf, dance, teach, heal, or innumerable other things, never giving any chance to settle and evolve. There is an inherent wisdom in Kutahala. Let yourself be truly excited and inspired. Allow yourself to stumble, to not know, to become the holy mess that precedes the sacred rebirth. When your attraction is deep and soulful, you will have the capacity to stay the course, even through difficulties. Don't allow the ego to tell you that the struggle must be a sign the path isn't right for you. I think we did see something about frustration, didn't we? Or maybe that was a different reading. Oh, no, it's right here. You're moving out of a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Okay. When your attraction is deep and soulful, you have the capacity to stay the course, even through difficulties. Don't allow the ego to tell you that the struggle must be a sign a path isn't right, and thus drag you away in search of a substitute paradise. Interesting. How intriguing. Let's jump into some juicy messages for Leo from your highest teams of love and light, guardian angels and guides. Something about a rest or a reset. Anything else for Leo energies? I don't know what mirth means, but I just got that in my head. Mirth. I'm going to Google that. Okay. Mirth meaning amusement, especially as expressed in laughter. Mirth. His 6-foot frame shook with mirth, merriment, high spirits. That's a nice word, mirth. Okay. I wish you many mirths. Just kidding. Leo, messages for Leo people in placements. You could have powers of magnetism, or you could be magnetizing things towards you with that joy, with that, it's kind of like laughter. It kind of just, when one person starts giggling. Anything else for Leo? Or maybe you need to follow your happiness or joy, reclaiming something. Okay. Wow, that came out. Leo. I'm seeing Italy in my head. Leo. Somebody here could be Italian. Just kidding. Leo. Americano. Sorry. Leo. Okay. Don't make materialism your god was in the future position, so take that as you will. Choosing love, not fear. Self-love, number 1. So that kind of attracts you forward towards the right love, right? Lies destroy themselves. They get exposed to the light, right? Because a lie doesn't stand a chance against the truth. Keep your side hustles private. We have wants to move quick and trap you to steal your energy, dangerous. So maybe you can move slow at this time. Thought they could push your buttons, use games, abuse you, and push you down. We have it will never last with them. It was in the reverse, so take it as you will. Your light shines on their darkness. Weak/demonic. So maybe there's like a healing or a purifying cleansing going on. Wants to mooch. Take advantage of the current. Okay, and we have universe matches worry with worry. Don't accept the Trojan horse peace offering of death, plot/ploy. Interesting. I'm not sure if that was upright or reverse. Not every energetic tug from others is supposed to be acted on. Boundaries and focus on yourself/purpose. Your family is money hungry. New perspectives, seeing solutions. So this could be like a family of friends. This could be family in general. They're trying to figure out how to use you, looking to damage you for retaliation, and sage and cleanse. So to be careful, maybe. Keep working with your intuition. We have looks can be deceiving. We have this is a test. We have speak daily peace. Resistance tests resolve. Power of will. Keep yourself in calm, soothing energy. And what you create is unlimited. And call in divine police/bodyguards. They are dangerous/dangerous lifestyle. I don't know if that was upright or reverse. So I should probably pay attention. Not being weighed down by the past, centeredness. So moving forward into the future. Wanted to come in your life and cause losses. And we have setting things in motion. We have Stevie Nicks. And we have letting go for a future reward and bring in things you enjoy. Nice. So this could be like energetically letting go of something as well. Let's see what comes for your future, actually. What is the future for Leos at this time, present moment, from the highest team, timeline, guardians, and guides for the future for Leo energies? If you would like them to know anything about that. 4 of Pentacles sideways. Tell me more. Yeah, something about independence or checking out different options, maybe. Changing your perspective. 10 of Cups, maybe regarding what brings you happiness. Tell me more for Leo's future. Knight of Cups. Okay. Making a decision to pursue something potentially, emotionally, slowly but surely moving ahead with something emotionally, potentially. Leo, anything else for your future? Page of Wands in the reverse. Maybe something's maturing. Interesting. Tell me more about the future. Seeing something clearly. Interesting, yeah. Maybe this is more about clarity that's coming for you. Let's get you a familiar. Leo energies, most important vital advice for the highest timeline from their guardians and guides. It's smelling like nail polish. Maybe nail polish is relevant, or nail polish remover. Toad, fortune, beautiful. Let's see. It says, pay attention to minor details. You're at a crossroads in your life. Manifest positive affirmations in your life for good fortune. Don't doubt your abilities to succeed. You have a lucky streak. Fortune is in your favor. It's time to stop treading water, so hop out onto dry land and join me as I bask in the heat of the sun. I have jumped into your life to announce your fortune is about to change. My magical powers used by witches in the past to make potions promise to transform your life if you let me in. So this could be something about frogs or like I'm seeing like the Frog Prince. Be afraid not of stories of old, for I really am a handsome prince, beneath false disguise, who longs to assist. Your wishes have been granted as a twist of fate lends its hand to the treasures that await. It will not happen overnight, however, and a little action is required on your part to make the changes needed. Even if it's something you'd rather not do, fear not, for the rewards speak for themselves. My camouflage serves you as you go for the kill and grab opportunities that are yours for the taking. Watch, wait, and observe as any doubts dissolve, and soon you realize that the pond was much bigger and fortuitous than you ever thought. Interesting. The skin of whole toads was used in banishment and love spells. Toad magic was used for changing people into toads. Rubbing a toad on your skin was said to remove warts, and wearing a dead toad in a bag around your neck was done to prevent seizures if epileptic. Let's get you a Kali card, I think. Messages for Leos. Wow, that came out quick. Wow. Kali Mahamaya, number 4. It opened right to it. Is the spiritual truth beneath all appearances, the healing waiting to be discovered in all experiences. In harmony with the higher self, she manifests the path upon which you can best learn, heal, and grow. She is unclothed, symbolizing wild and conditional authenticity. She is the empowerment to discard conditioning and judgments that we have worn, cast off fearful constraints others have imposed on you. Connecting to your authentic being attracts healing, guidance, and divine grace now. Kali Mahamaya knows that life circumstances that best evoke your sacred fulfillment, from gentle blessings to heart-stretching challenges that bring out courage and confidence you never knew you had. She weaves the circumstances into being that cause you to grow, awaken, and fulfill divine potential. Through her carefully chosen life lessons, the heart becomes spiritually prepared to dispense with mainstream consciousness. The soul begins to move away from the limitations and absence of personal responsibility that accompanies mass conditioning. The inner spiritual life flutters open, and new realities open up. Her appearance signifies mass consciousness, and mainstream interpretations of events do not support your soul path. It is only through looking for the deeper spiritual purpose within a life lesson, unless maybe you're completing some kind of karma or lessons, that you will cut through the confusion to obtain clarity and attract all you need to heal and transform the situation at hand. Listen to your heart rather than allowing conventional beliefs to create fear in your mind. Kali Mahamaya arises spontaneously as a protective bearer of universal truth when a situation has become unnecessarily complicated or confusing to your heart. The truth she awakens may provide immediate relief, or it may not be easy to accept at first. Either way, you are promised revelations that shall ultimately lead you beyond deception. We do have the full moon tonight, and it's an eclipse moon in Pisces, or beyond what is simply not right for you. She protects you from that which is unworthy of your heart or has constrained your spirit. Even though Kali recognizes it is going to create a disconnection from the authentic needs and inner purpose of the soul, if we are on a path that merely seems promising on the surface, she evokes the situations to devastate the established order. So karma, like Saturn, really will do that, because basically Saturn transits, especially with it going backwards now and conjoining the full moon tonight in Pisces and the North Node, it's a really crazy time, right? Of a strong conjunction. Saturn basically is the test. It's, are you serious about this? If not, it's leaving. If you are willing to invest and work on it, you can have it. But if you don't, if it's not grounded, if it's delusions, if it's not right, it's going to leave. But if it's mature, grounded, and serious, Thus, she realigns us to the better path. This is her act of radical love, to unfetter our minds and clear our perception. With the correct knowledge, we gain capacity to proceed with wisdom. She will not allow you to be misled. I think we saw wisdom. If you have wandered from your path, she firmly reestablishes you on the best way to help heal, empower, and liberate you with joy. So when our plans suddenly seem thwarted, or we need to ask whether we require more courage or growth to rise above the obstacle, alternatively, we may need to step away from our initial plans and be open to a different path. We can discern, or a different method maybe even. We may discern our authentic spiritual guidance from the effect. It brings a sense of relief when the path ahead seems challenging. Acting on true guidance causes us to grow, even when it opens a gentler and more graceful path. Misinterpreting guidance reinforces our ego patterns or keeps us stuck. Kali Mahamaya exists and operates beyond convention and convenience. She is the inoculating tonic of authenticity. Authenticity keeps us dialed into our true purpose and passion. She protects the soul from conventionality that castrates, disables, and steals creative fire. She is a divine disruption that provides needed yet often unanticipated spiritual recalibration when our minds are so confused that we don't even sense the troubles that threaten to consume us. She arises from the ocean of consciousness with compassion and ferocity. When we stray from our authentic nature, she brings us back to the spiritual home of the heart. She reminds us that we are most powerful and protected when we seek the truth of our heart, because that is when we are closest to her. Dispense with the need to placate others or to control situations. Placate? I don't know. She has arisen and can be trusted unconditionally. Take refuge in her and allow your life to unfold as it will, acting when you feel guided to, having patience in the unfolding events, and trusting that her grace is unlimited. She is watching over the deep healing that takes place within your soul. Beautiful. So I'm going to end it there. I hope you liked it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link, or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.